Leicester City won the championship and their manager Enzo Maresca left them straight away and joined Chelsea. He also took their best midfielder Drewsbury Hall with him, and then Leicester appoints Steve Cooper as their new manager, and in today's video we're gonna take them over in the Premier League and we're gonna try to make them the best team in the world by of course winning the Champions League. So if you enjoy this type of videos, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Can we reach 300 likes on this video? This is gonna be awesome, but now let's dive into the Leicester review. Our budget for the first season is 60 million and we do have a lot of work to do. The first thing that we did is to make Fatawu a permanent move. We gave Sporting 14 million for him, but we need to sign a lot of new players if we want to remain in the Premier League. Currently we do have Jamie Vardy, who is 36 years of age, and can he deliver again for Leicester at that age? I highly doubt. We definitely need a new center attacking midfielder. Daka is currently there as a placeholder, but our two fullbacks, they're also not that great. Justin is 25 years of age, 75 overall, and then Pereira is 79 overall, but he's 29 years of age. Our two center backs, they're not that great either. We just signed Okoli because Leicester did that in real world, but he has 54 pace, man, and I'm a little bit concerned that in the Premier League this is gonna cost a lot of goals. For the camp position, we went with Facundo Buonanotte from Brighton. He's heavily linked with a move to Leicester, and we paid him only 4 million for Buonanotte. He's currently 71 overall, can play as a right midfielder or as a cam, but with these stats he's gonna be a perfect cam for us. And then we paid Reims a little bit over 8 million for Amir Richardson. He's also linked with a move to Leicester. He's a very talented midfielder and I think he's gonna replace Javi Wings perfectly in the starting 11. He's currently 73 overall, has some nice stats for a midfielder and also for a holding midfielder with 74 physical, and he's only 21 years of age, 6'5" tall, so I think he's gonna be a great fit for Leicester. Then for only 10 million we brought Josh Doig to Leicester. He's currently 74 overall, has 82 pace and 71 dribbling. He can also play as a left midfielder and he's only 21 years of age, high work rates. I think he's gonna be a great fit for our journey in the Premier League, and I think this is how the team is gonna look like for the first season. We're not gonna make any more moves. I really hope that these boys are gonna remain in the Premier League by the end of it, so let's see what's gonna happen. First we need to select our tactical vision and we're going with counter-attack style of play, man. We don't have the players so far to control most of our game, so we're gonna defend in probably 80% of the time. So let's see what's gonna happen in our first season back to the Premier League. And Abdul Fatawu was cooking in the Premier League. He grew to 80 overall. He scored 16 goals and assisted 5 times. What a season he had in the Premier League. Also Mavididi scored 13 goals and assisted 9 times, man. Our wingers are performing sensational currently. Jamie Vardy also scored 5 goals and added 2 assists, but this is gonna be his final season at Leicester. He's gonna retire by the end of it, and let's see how we did in the competition. And thanks to the great team performance, we survived in our first season back to the Premier League. We finished 17 with 37 points, but only 1 point away from the 50th Brighton and 12 points more than the 80th Ipswich, so we're quite comfortable remaining in the Premier League. But the craziest thing happened in the FA Cup. We reached the final and there we're gonna face Stoke City, and this is gonna be the final game of Jamie Vardy's career. Ooh, imagine if he leaves Leicester with a trophy. Our road to the final was crazy, man. We eliminated Spurs in the semi-finals, then in the 6th round Crystal Palace 2-0, but look who we eliminated in the 4th round. We destroyed Liverpool at Anfield 3-0, man. Wow, we deserve this FA Cup, and more specifically Jamie Vardy deserves this FA Cup, so we're definitely gonna start him for this game. I really hope that he can deliver for us, man. But what a team we created. The boys are developing super nice. but in the next season we're gonna continue making some changes in the defense. Pereira is now 30 years of age and he's not happy at Leicester, and we're also not that happy with him. But for that a little bit later. Now let's see what our boys are gonna do versus Stoke, and we defeat them 3-1 in the final, and Jamie Vardy scored in the 49th minute, and now he is leaving Leicester as an FA Cup champion. And after qualifying for the Europa League, look at our budget for the second season. It's gonna be over 80 million, and we start to spend this budget straight away. First, we signed Alexander Ba from Benfica. We paid him over 20 million plus Ricardo Pereira, but Ba is such a great right back. Like, look at these stats, man. He has 92 sprint speed. He's only 26 years of age, 81 overall, and I'm super excited to see him at Leicester. And we needed a replacement of Vardy, and this is gonna be Cucho Hernandez. We brought him back to the Premier League. He didn't have that successful season at Watford, but in the MLS he is shining, and we paid Columbus 20 million for him. He's 79 overall currently, 25 years of age, and has 89 acceleration. I'm super excited also to see how he's gonna develop at Leicester. Then we spent a lot of money for a new center back, and this is gonna be Bisek from Inter. We gave them 32 million, but he is worth it, man. He's 78 overall, has 78 pace and 84 physical. He's 6'5" tall, 23 years of age. What more you want from a center back? And now our center backs are 6'5" tall and 6'3" tall, man. This is a ridiculous advantage when you do have a corners. But now this is how the team is looking, and I think these boys can perform really well in Europa League and of course in the Premier League. So let's see what's gonna happen. And Cucho Hernandez shined for Leicester. This was one of his best seasons in his career. He scored 26 goals and assisted 3 times, and of course he grew to 85 overall, man. Like, what a performance. But look at also our wingers. Fatawu, 19 goals, 8 assists. Mavididi, 18 goals and 7 assists. Buonanotte, also a great performance from this cam row. He scored 7 goals, assisted 8 times, grew to 81 overall. Richardson also 5 goals, 8 assists. Man, our team is developing super well, but let's see what we achieved this season. Well, 7th place in the Premier League is sensational. Last season we finished 17th, and now we're 7th. We collected 64 points. These are only 22 points away from the first Manchester City, man. Wow, I'm really impressed. Sadly, no FA Cup trophy this time. Liverpool won it. They defeated Newcastle 3-2 in the final. But we do have Europa League, and we won our group. And then in the round of 16, we destroyed PSV, man. We beat them 5-1 on aggregate. But then in the quarterfinals, the other Dutch team, Ajax, eliminated us 3-1 on aggregate. And did they reach the final? No, Lens won it 3-2. Oh, wow. But overall, what a team we created, man. Our attackers are developing super well. The midfield is also looking super solid with Buonanotte, with Richardson, and of course with Wilfred and Didi. The defense is still do need a lot of improvements in my opinion. Okoli, his stats are not looking that great for the Premier League, man. He's 77 overall, he's 23 years of age, but somehow he's not developing, and I have no idea why. Bisek is such a monster in the defense. He is now 82 overall, he has 82 pace, and he's 6'5" tall, man. Wow! For the third season, we received over 90 million to improve that team, and we're definitely gonna sign a new center back to just give more options, man. Like, we don't have that great defenders on our bench. Then also, we're gonna try to solve the midfield problems with adding a new holding midfielder, someone that can rotate with Wilfred and Didi. And then with the rest of the money, I'm thinking about signing a new winger that can also rotate with our 2 wingers, because currently on the bench we don't have that great options. We do have Marçal, who is 70 overall, Daka is still there, Faes is the center back, Howie Wings is the center defensive midfielder, and I don't like his pace. Also, Sumara is very unhappy at Leicester, so we definitely need to improve the depth of our team. And the first player that we brought is Marcus Edwards from Sporting. We paid them 40 million for him, but he's currently 83 overall, has a ridiculous stats, man. 92 agility and 92 balance are incredible, and the best thing about him is that he can play as a right winger, as a left winger, or even as a striker. Then we finally signed the main target for this rebuild, and this was Matt O'Reilly. I want to sign him already in the first season, but we paid now for him 43.9 million plus our midfielder Sumare. But Matt O'Reilly can play as a cam, as a center midfielder, or even as a holding midfielder, and with these stats, he for sure can do all of that. And then sadly, our money are gone and we cannot afford a new center back, so that's why we start to sell some of the players we're not gonna use. First, we get rid of Thomas and we sold him to Crystal Palace for 13 million. Then we sold another center back, and this is Faez to Lens for 15.4 million. And with all of the money that we generated, we signed Kevin Danso also for a Lens for 32 million. But Danso is currently 26 years of age, 83 overall. He has 92 jumping and 87 aggression, plus 83 sprint speed. What a center back we brought to Leicester. And this is how the new starting 11 is looking. We're still gonna rely on Mavididi because he had fantastic 2 seasons, but maybe in the future Marcus Edwards is gonna replace him. Mavididi currently has more pace and more shooting than Marcus Edwards, but look at the dribbling comparison. Marcus Edwards has 89 dribbling and Mavididi only 81. But the beautiful thing about Edwards is that he can rotate with every single forward in our team. Then Matt O'Reilly is gonna replace Ndidi in the starting 11. I think O'Reilly is just overall the better player out of the two. Like, you can just see for yourself. Ndidi is a better holding midfielder than O'Reilly, this is for sure. But Ndidi is 28 years of age, O'Reilly is 24. And I think he's gonna do a great job in that midfield next to Richardson and of course Buonanotte. Then Danso is gonna be our new center back, man. He's far better than Okoli in every single aspect. Oh yeah, let's see how this team is gonna perform in the 3rd season. I expect a finish in the top 6, but if that's gonna happen, let's find out. And Cucho Hernandez is unstoppable, man. Like, what a 2nd season for him at Leicester. He scored 30 goals and assisted 7 times. He's now 90 overall. Go get this guy. He is incredible. And look at also Fatawu, 26 goals, 9 assists. He's now 91 overall. And Mavididi is also performing on a top level. 13 goals, 7 assists. He's not developing like the other 2 guys, but he's still, man, slightly but surely improving himself. And look at Matt O'Reilly. That's why we signed him. He scored 12 goals and assisted 11 times from this center mid row. Also Buonanotte, 11 goals, 6 assists. Super performance from our boys. But now let's see how we did in each and every competition. And we were 1 win away of winning the Premier League. Wow, we do have a better goal difference than Manchester City, but sadly 3 less points than them. But maybe next season is gonna be our year. Ooh, but we lost this time the FA Cup to Chelsea. They defeat us 3-1 in the final, but we already do have 1 FA Cup in our collection. We're also dominating in the Europa League. We won our group with 16 points. Then in the round of 16 we destroyed Olympique Marseille 6-2 on aggregate, but in the quarterfinals AC Milan eliminated us 3-2. But overall, what an incredible 3rd season. Also, the team is developing really well. I have no idea how to even improve it anymore. Like, we do have a very solid goalkeeper in Hermansen. The defense is now looking super solid with Bisek, Danso and Doig. They are developing super fast and well. Riley, what a midfielder he turned to be. Richardson, also a great addition to this Leicester squad. Buonanotte, I expect a little bit more from our camps normally, but he's super young, man. He's only 21 years of age and he's already 85 overall. Cucho Hernandez, incredible striker. Fatawu also, he has now 97 pace, man. Wow. And of course Mavididi, who has 90 pace and 77 shooting, but somehow he's performing incredible for Leicester. Look at our budget in the 4th season. It it's over 200 million, and I think it's time for us to bring a superstar left winger to this Leicester squad, and this is gonna be Gabriel Martinelli. We gave Bayern Munich 80 million plus Marcus Edwards because he didn't perform that well in his first season at Leicester. But now Martinelli is at Leicester. He's gonna be our new starting left winger, and Mavididi is gonna come off the bench. I really want to keep him, so that's why I gave Marcus Edwards for him. But what a team we do have, man. These boys should be ready right now to win the Premier League. So let's see what's gonna happen in the fourth season. And Cucho Hernandez continued to perform sensational in the fourth season. He scored 27 goals and assisted 9 times. Man, this guy is unbelievable. He's now 94 overall, but look at our wingers. Fatawu 22 goals, 10 assists. Gabriel Martinelli 20 goals and 8 assists. This is what I wanted from our wingers, but look at O'Reilly. He assisted 20 times, man. No wonder why he grew to 88 overall. What a team we created. And after this huge performance of our boys, we're first after 37 games, and we do have 1 point advantage to the second Manchester City. And if we win our next game versus Newcastle, we're winning the Premier League for the first time. But we're not starting that great our Champions League journey. We finished second in our group, but then in the round of 16 we eliminate Red Bull Leipzig 4-3 on aggregate. Then in the quarterfinals we destroyed Real Madrid, man. We defeated them 3-1 on aggregate. In the semis, we eliminate Paris Saint-Germain, also 3-1 on aggregate, and now we're in the final, and there we're gonna face Juventus. Oh wow, can we complete the review in the fourth season? Well, with how this team is looking, why the hell not, man? We do have a very strong attack right now with Martinelli, Cucho Hernandez, and of course Fatawu. The midfield is also looking super solid. Buonanotte is now 88 overall. Bisek is 90 overall. Our defense is super good in my opinion. I know that Danso is only 85 and Doik is 86, but Doik's stats are unbelievable. He has 91 pace and 90 physical, and this for a left back is awesome. Also Hermansen 87 overall. How old is he? He's 26 years of age. We do have a very solid bench, and I think this is helping us massively. Mavididi is now 84, Christensen 79. We do have Okoli who is coming off the bench, and D is still there, Daka is still there. Man, we're ready to win at least the Premier League this season. And we start versus Newcastle in the best possible way. Cucho Hernandez gave us the lead that we needed, but then after that, Yankuba Minte equalized for Newcastle. And then it was time for our most expensive player in that review, Gabriel Martinelli. What a banger he scored versus Newcastle. And then after that, at the end, Facundo Buonanotte put the cherry on the cake, and we defeated Newcastle 3-1, and with that result we won our first Premier League title. We waited 4 seasons to see these animations, but what a team we created. We fully deserve this title. And of course, if you enjoyed so far this Leicester review, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now let's see what are we gonna do versus Juventus. And their squad is looking really solid, man. They added Gavi to their team. Also Marquinhos is now their captain. Timothy Ware is their right wing back, and I think Gabriel Martinelli is gonna destroy this guy. So let's see what's gonna happen in the Champions League final. Oh, O'Reilly here. Oh, what a chance here. Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli! And we're starting amazingly this Champions League final. Already in the 4th minute, Gabriel Martinelli strikes for us. That's why we paid so much money for him. We just needed a superstar. Ooh, huge chance here for Juventus. Nice save from Hermansen. Come on, boys. This game is not won yet. They for sure gonna start pushing and trying to equalize in this game. But we're Leicester. We already have won Premier League. We can also win the Champions League. Ooh, big chance here for Juventus. Gavi. We need to stop them. We need to stop them. We missed the pass here. Oh no, McKennie. What a save from Hermansen. Wow, he saved us here big time. Ooh, great opportunity right now. Come on, come on. We need to stop Velis. We need to stop Velis. I think this is gonna be a red card. I think this is gonna be a red card for a Ba. from our team, but we just needed to stop Velis, man. Otherwise, it could have been 1-1 in this game, and now we're down to 10 men versus Juventus. Can we still win the Champions League? Ooh, another huge chance for Juventus and another huge save from Hermansen, man. Wow, he's our savior so far. Ooh, but look at the gaps in our defense. Now Vlahovic here. Come on, Bisek. Let's go, man. What a slight tackle from Bisek to save this goal from Dusan Vlahovic. But come on, boys. We need to defend better and not allow them these type of opportunities. And now this is also a great one for them. But what a block. Come on. We put Wilfred and Didi with the hope that he can actually control this ball and not let Juventus even have the ball possession. But now this is a great opportunity. Come on, Martinelli. Just don't lose the ball, Martinelli. Nice to Cucho Hernandez. Come on, last minute of the game. Cucho Hernandez here. Cucho Hernandez still with the ball, man. We are not gonna allow Juventus have it. Let's go, Cucho Hernandez. This is gonna be it. We're gonna win the Champions League with Leicester in the fourth season. What a moment for us, man. We did it. We made Leicester the best team in the world by winning the Premier League and also now winning the Champions League. We created such an amazing squad, and I really hope you enjoyed this review. But now I'm out, and I wish you a great day. Bye bye.